Doctor, you wanted to see me?
Have you been in to see Mrs. Vogler yet?
No, not yet.
And then I'll just give you an outline of the case and why you have been engaged to look after her. Mrs. Vogler is an actress, as you know, and played in the last performance of Electra. In the middle of the scene, she stopped speaking and looked about her as though in surprise. She was silent for a minute or more. After the show, she apologized to the rest of the cast by saying that she could hardly keep from laughing. Next day, they called from the theater to ask if Mrs. Vogler had forgotten the rehearsal. When the housekeeper went in, she was still in bed. She was awake, but didn't answer the housekeeper's questions and did not move. She has been in this state now for 3 months. She's had every conceivable test. The result is very clear as far as we can see. She is quite healthy mentally and physically. It is not even a question of any hysterical reaction. Is there anything you might want to ask me? No? Then you can go into Mrs. Vogler.
How do you do, Mrs. Vogler? I'm Sister Alma. I've been engaged to look after you for a while. Maybe I should tell you something about myself. 25, engaged. I passed my nurse's exam 2 years ago. My parents have a farm in the country. My mother was also a nurse before she married. I think I'll go and get your dinner tray. It has fried liver and fruit salad. It looks very good. Another pillow? Is that comfy?
Sister Alma, what is your first impression?
I don't know what to say, Doctor. At first you think her face is so gentle, almost like a child's. But then you look at her eyes and her stern expression. I don't know,
What were you going to say, Sister Alma?
I was wondering if maybe I shouldn't give up this case.
Why? Did something frighten you?
No, not exactly that, I suppose. I just thought Mrs. Vogler might be a nurse with more experience than I have. More experience of life. I might not be able to handle it.
In what way?
Psychologically.
Psychologically?
If Mrs. Vogler's nearness and immobility are the result of a personal decision, as she doesn't seem to be ill physically,
Yes?
then it's a decision which shows she has great mental strength. A strength greater than I have. I thought you might like to lie and look at the twilight. I can draw the curtains later. Shall I turn the radio on? I think there's a play tonight.
That's all I want. Forgive me, I can breathe once more. I can live once more. What do you
What are you laughing at, Mrs. Vogler? Is it the actress who's
Why do
funny?
you treat me like this? Your love is of only importance in my life. Please.
I'm afraid I don't know much about that sort of thing. I'm interested in films and the theater, but I don't go very much, unfortunately. I have a terrific admiration for artists. I think art is very, very important in life, especially for people who are having a hard time one way or the other. I shouldn't be talking to you about that sort of thing, should I? It's treading on thin ice, isn't it? I'll see if I can find some music. Is that better? Good night, Mrs. Vogler. Sleep well.